We will sing a very simple bhajan and then we shall discuss a bit from Bhagavad Gita. How many of us have children who have schools tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll make sure we'll finish by 7:30, 7:45. Okay. Prasadam, everything done. Yes. Yeah. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Jaya Ruja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Ruja Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Ruja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Ruja Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Jaya Shodhanandana Jaya Ruja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Ruja Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravana Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunda Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Radha Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe Radhe Govinda Radhe Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Govinda Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare This. Hare Krishna, Arun. Namaste. Nirmaji is here. Good. Jal didn't come? No. I directly come from another place. Achha. Okay, chalo, no problem. Come here. Starting from here. It's too far away. I can't see everyone's face. Preeti, come here. Okay. How is everyone doing? I actually don't know many of you. Maybe seeing for the first time. You were there for our Janmashtami? Yes. That's how you got to know. What's your name?
My name is Jagruti.
Jagruti.
Yes.
You were there for Janmashtami?
No, but before that we came for another program.
Okay, good. You live in Hofdor?
Yes.
Your name? Okay, what is it? Okay. You're visiting? Okay, okay. Hare Krishna. What's your name?
I'm
Kiran. Okay. आप पहले आए थे?
हाँ, मैं कभी आके घर में थी।
अच्छा, okay, 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 good, good, okay, good. That's Vishan. Okay. What's your name? Sandeep. You, I have also seen you somewhere. I don't know where.
We met at Mike's place.
Okay, also Mike's place. Okay.
That was first time.
Okay.
Then second time, Rath Yatra.
Or you were there Rath Yatra, but I was not there for Rath Yatra.
But here, 100.
Janmashtami program.
Oh, for Rubal's home. Okay. We did, yeah, Chappan Bhog we did. Yes. Okay, okay.
And then at Janmashtami.
Okay, very
This is
good.
the first time.
Okay, thank you. Your name? Hey, come here. Live in Hempstead? Okay. Okay. Second. Okay. Also my house, please. Good. Bhumi. And who is your son, you said? Okay. Is there? Come ahead. Here. Sit here, come.
You both can go ahead.
That's your son. What's your name? Ajinkya. Okay, very good. Okay. Manan is not here. Okay.
Manan's classmate.
It's okay. Good. Very nice. And you are Dinesh? Kimesh. Okay. And your name, Mataji? Hitisha? Okay. And where are you from?
Gujarat.
Gujarat. Okay. You had come before. And you are yes. Okay. Okay. Very good. Thank you. This is Priyanka Mataji, right? Yeah. Good. Thank you. Sakshi, I know. Nirma, I know. Chandni, I know. What's your name? Neha. You have come before? Acha. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. And Priyanka.
She has a different hairstyle.
Okay. Good. Very nice. I'm sure I don't remember everyone's names, but we'll try. As you come more, we'll eventually try to all remember. My name is Nilambara Das. This is our daughter Bhumi. Is very naughty. So we'll hope she allows for us to have some discussion today. So, how many of us have read Gita before in our lives? You have read Gita. You have heard Gita? Okay. You have read Gita. Very good. Arun has read. Everybody is okay. Priyanka has read. Anchar has read. Second अध्याय पढ़े हो? कब पढ़े थे? 2 years ago. Okay. Good. For some occasion or something, you read second chapter specifically?
It was an occasion, but it was Adhik Masa.
Okay. Okay. As part of Adhik Masa, you read second chapter Gita. Okay. Good. Anyone else? You started? Chalo. That's good.
I also started.
You also started? Very good. Very good. आप क्या पढ़े हो?
वो सेशन ज्वाइन किया था एक
हाँ।
गीता का उन्होंने सेशन दिया था कुछ वीक्स के लिए तो वो
Okay.
मतलब कई बार वीडियो वगैरह भी खुद से
Yeah. Instagram. All resources from Instagram nowadays, right?
यूट्यूब
YouTube maybe. Okay, chalo. No, not just Instagram. Why to leave? Sure. So, if you want to tell what is Gita about, what would you tell? Just in one line, what is Gita for you? Whose phone is it? Someone's phone is ringing. It's a good time for everybody to also put on silent.
Can I tell it in Dutch?
I don't know anybody else can translate here. Raji, close the door.
Try in English. For me, it's like a manual.
It's a manual. Okay, good.
Daily life.
Okay. Anyone else?
Just like wisdom with a lot of depth,
It's a wisdom with a lot of depth. Okay.
which is spread over 18 chapters. and
Okay.
Into 3 sections, 6 chapters for each section.
Okay. Very good.
I'm aware of that.
Very nice. Good. What else?
मुझे लगता है आत्मा के बारे में सब बताया है.
Okay. आत्मा के बारे में बताया. Okay. Good.
God is the supreme head.
God is supreme head. Okay. कृष्णा के बारे में बताया. Okay. और क्या है?
It's also, I think for me, Krishna is also my identity.
You get to know about your identity. Okay. Okay. Good.
It's like motivation.
It's for motivation. Okay. Good.
Essence of life.
Gives essence of life. Good. What else?
As I read it, it says that you have all of the Vedas and Puranas. If you form it as a tree, and Gita is a fruit
Hmm.
of a tree.
Hmm.
It contains all of these essence of the knowledge that we see.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Leave her alone. She will be fine. Give her attention. She will make more noise. Raji, no noise. Anyone else?
Lesson about the life.
Let's listen about life. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Ajay, I think maybe we should just take her up. Yes, otherwise, she will give the class. So, there's a story in it's just a folklore, and Rishan, Hare Krishna. Okay. Yeah, all other kids also, if you want to go up, and play? Yeah? No? That's very good. Very good, very good. Good. Yeah. आपको जाना है? नहीं जाना है. Very good.
उसको हिंदी पता नहीं.
Oh, अच्छा, हिंदी नहीं पता है? अच्छा. Do you want to go up? No. Okay. Raji will take her. It's okay. So, it's just a folklore. It's not from any shastra or something, but there was a person who is going in the boat, and a boatman is rowing the boat, and the person who is traveling in the boat is a very big scholar. So as the boat is going, the boatman is being asked questions from the person who is traveling in the boat, and he starts showing off his scholarly nature. Have you studied this specific aspect of Bhauta Shastra, which is like physics? And the boatman says, no, I'm just a boatman. I don't know about all this Bhauta Shastra and all. And the person asks, oh, you must have at least studied Rasayana Shastra, it's chemistry. The boatman says, no, just a simple boatman. I don't know this. What is this? And then the scholarly person is just showing off, if you don't know how physics works, this is because of physics, you're able to now row. The amount of force you're applying, your boat is moving forward, and same force that you apply, that's the amount of force which is being acted upon the boat, and then boat is moving forward. If you don't understand this, your life is waste. Just continuously asks about and then shows off his scholarly nature. And eventually there is a huge wind which is there. And the boatman asks, dear sir, this huge wind, our boat is about to topple now. Do you know swimming? And the guy says, no. And the wind hit the boat toppled, and the boatman had to drag this guy out of the water because he knew the art of swimming. So, usually at the end of this story, I ask, so what do you learn? And everybody tells one answer. What do you learn from this story? Usually there is one answer which is very common. Did you learn anything from the story? No?
Things you can't see your life.
Huh?
The things you can't see your life.
Okay. What else? That's it? I'll just tell. Maybe you all are very new and feeling too shy to speak about. But usually when I tell this story, people tell, you should learn swimming. That's what they tell. Right. But there is something beyond that in the story. Anybody else want to give it a shot? What do you learn?
You should not underestimate anyone.
You should understand. Okay. You should value everybody's skills. Okay. Good. What else?
You should know the essential and the non-essential.
Yeah. In life, given a specific situation, You should always know what is most essential. You can know the other things also, but given a situation, we should know the most essential aspect of life. So, in our lives, what is the most essential thing? What is it?
To live, to take care of us.
To live and take care of others. Okay. Live and let live. Even a donkey does that. Lives and lets others live.
But we call consciousness action.
Lion does take care of its family and it does hurt somebody else, but it's very conscious and not to hurt others' feelings, other lions' feelings. They have their zones. Yeah.
Try to do the bhakti, so next year we will get the moksha.
You want to get moksha.
Try that you don't get.
So you just try, give it a shot. Anyway, everything else has been done. So now I'll also give it a shot. So you want to get moksha.
Yeah, let's be भक्ति ज्यादा करो कि तुम्हें हरि नाम जपो तो अगले जन्म में या फिर तो तुम्हें मोक्ष मिल जाए अगर कुछ बचा हो कर्मों का तो तुम्हें अच्छा जन्म मिले.
Okay, so you want to get moksha. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the goal. Okay, anyone else?
Education is must.
Huh?
Education is must. उसको जैसे swimming या फिर
हाँ.
education.
Education is really okay. Good. What is the most essential thing of life?
भगवान के बारे में पता होना चाहिए.
क्यों?
हम इस दुनिया
ये जन्म मरण के चक्कर से बाहर निकलना.
अच्छा, okay. Anyone else?
He's saying prosperity.
Huh?
Prosperity.
Okay, you want to become rich. That's good. Yeah, you can just, don't feel shy. You can just open up. Good.
prosperity.
Yeah, that's very good. You want to get a Tesla? Yeah.
Tesla.
What else? What else is most essential?
जीवन में बढ़ने के लिए भी जिए और आत्मा को परमात्मा से मिलन का भी सोचे.
क्यों?
उनसे क्योंकि हमारा जन्म ही इसलिए हुआ है कि हम परमात्मा को पा सके, उनको पहचान सके, भूले नहीं.
Okay.
वही मेन.
Okay.
इसीलिए हम धरती पे आए हैं. मकसद से आए थे कि परमात्मा को कोई भूले नहीं. और अगर यहाँ आके मतलब संसारिक सुखों में खो गए तो फिर वो मकसद ही हो जाएंगे.
Okay. Yeah, anyone else? Kimesh.
Now, when you ask this question, I first thought that it is more important to know yourself than to know the Supreme Self. So, it is a constant process of knowing yourself and
Yeah.
then knowing the path to success.
Okay. So the most essential aspect of life is to get to know oneself. Very good. Anyone else want to give a shot? I mean, it's all right. There's no wrong answers. You can just tell whatever is your purpose for life. Miss Chandni ji, क्या है आपका most essential thing for your life?
किसी को दुख ना पहुंचे.
अच्छा. Yeah. Good. The cat also lives like that. आपका क्या स्पेशलिटी है? It's a better version of cat. नहीं है ना? The reason I'm just bringing it like this is because at some point of time we need to really understand I'm different from animal species. Yeah, I'm really different. This is a different species and I can actually live differently. I can think differently. Not just in terms of whatever cat does and I do it better. All the cats, dogs, donkeys, lions, they all do 4 things very nicely. Better than humans. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithun. These 4 things. All the species of life, they do it and some of them do it better than humans. Especially better than Kali Yuga humans. Because they have a regulated way of doing eating, mating, sleeping, defending. We have no regulations. Actually, in Kali Yuga, nobody has any regulation. Kabhi bhi so jao, kabhi bhi uth jao, kabhi bhi kha lo, kuch bhi kha lo. Right? Animals have at least some defined thing. They have some regulation at least in their lives. So what is that purpose of your life? And that just to ask that question itself is a great first step forward. Who am I? What is the purpose of my life? And then eventually you can just build different paths which could lead to multiple varieties of destinations. Like somebody said, I want to get moksha. Means you already sort of perceive that you are in the cycle of birth and death. You don't want to get into the cycle of birth and death. So you want to cross through the cycle of birth and death. However, this whole process, at least as per Gita and other Upanishads, as Kimesh also said, it starts with yourself. And that's the first teaching of Gita. You need to start asking this question, who am I? Yeah. Unfortunately, majority of the people in India just have no idea what is there in Gita. They just don't know. We have heard about it, we have seen it, we have different times, we think, yeah, this is from Gita, that is from Gita. We eventually quote everything from Gita. We associate everything with Gita. Whatever. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Manan coming. Wow, Mayank is here. Mayank saw my message? Yes, very good. So, wow, all three people, same dress.
Full family.
Yeah, oh, yes, also Mataji. Yeah. So, this whole, modern times, so many people come on social media and tell so many things which are just not there in Gita, and they tell this from Gita. Krishna tells this. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. You heard?
Yes.
Yeah? It's not from Gita. See? So, you see, so just some famous things, right? You just put it, yeah, this is from Gita. Krishna tells this. Yeah. So, I don't know if you have seen in India, there is, usually they produce calendars. Yeah. And in calendar, they put Gita Sar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points. Gita Sar. None of them are Gita Sar. They just put it in the name of, there's a nice picture of Krishna and Arjuna. Krishna is doing like this and Arjuna is surrendered. And first thing is, Krishna and Arjuna didn't get down from the chariot to teach Gita. They were still on the chariot. Arjuna just sat down in the chariot. So, anyway, we have different understandings and different ideology about it. That's separate. At least the goal of these sessions is that let us go through the teachings. Let's at least give it a shot to read ourselves. Right? So the way we do it is, I usually publish, or Anchal publishes, Rubal publishes, somebody posts in the group. Next week, we are going to study these shlokas. So everybody studies that and then come. Now we go sequentially. We have already reached second chapter, I don't know, 40 or something like that. Right? So, yeah, something like that. We are in second chapter. We started these sessions a few months ago and then there was summer break. So the whole point which we are trying to bring upon is a community which is already knowing what truly Gita's teachings are and then striving to live by those principles. Otherwise, I'll tell one more boat story. Yeah, second boat story for the day. So this is a boat story which, if you go to Bengal, Ganga is, because it's about to reach the ocean in Bengal, it's quite wide and quite deep and quite in force. So usually if you need to cross, one place to another place, you have to cross Ganga in some places. Like for example, if you go to Nadia district, there is Ganga there. I have crossed Ganga there a few times, and it's quite a distance. right? You need to cover in boats. So once from one village, they had to cross to the other village to go for a wedding. It was quite a journey. They decided that we will travel in night. So they all came, they boarded the boat. It was a nice moonlit night and nice breeze and Ganga, and they all boarded the boat, and because of the ambience, as soon as they started hearing the rowing noise, everybody fell asleep. And the boat was also moving. So they were like, okay, fine, we are moving. Right? And after a long time, they woke up, and then they see, they thought they have reached, but when they look around, in the same place. It had happened to me once, not in the boat, but in a flight. I was in Houston. I was so tired. Today also I'm very tired, but that day also I was very tired. And I boarded the flight in Houston. I was supposed to go from Houston to San Francisco. As soon as I boarded, the engine noise started, and then I went to sleep. And after a few hours, I woke up. I thought flight already landed, right? But then I look around. It seems like everybody is just sitting very comfortably for a long time. So I asked the fellow, like, "Oh, why are we not getting down?" He told me, we didn't even take off. So I was shocked, really, like, what happened? So there were some problems. The flight never took off. And these guys, they got up, and then they were like, oh my God, we're just sitting here. And what happened? The boatman is just, he is of course putting efforts and rowing, but the anchor, which is put, usually, they put like a rope, they tie, so that the boat just doesn't float away. It was still there, hooked. So of course he's rowing, and the boat is going around, but it's not really going anywhere else. So our life is also like anchored with all our own sense gratification ideas. We have so much of that I want to get this, that, next promotion, next house, bigger house, better house, corner house, right? A villa, enough mutual funds in India, conversion is so high right now. Trump is a bit of an undefined factor, but it's okay, we'll navigate through, right? All the time constantly thinking about how do we make future plans. What is the best way in which our future is fully secured? What is the best way in which I can enjoy so much? Right? It's okay. Some struggle today, it's fine. But this is exactly the same mentality of a donkey who is going around, lifting heavy weight, thinking that one more step, I'll get this carrot. Yeah. So there's a donkey, and donkey usually carries a lot of weight because it's considered the foolish animal, really, right? And the owner had tied a stick to the head and had tied a carrot to the stick. The donkey thought, I'll take one step, I get carrot. Just one step. It just doesn't have the brain to think that I take one step, the carrot is also taking that same step. Right? So it just keeps walking, thinking that, one more step, I get this carrot. Exactly like us. It's just one more thing. प्रभु just ये होने दो बस. इसके बाद में भक्ति भक्ति. कितना? So much. अभी तो प्रभु just थोड़ा बस. अभी commit नहीं कर सकते. We can't really commit right now. But just this one thing, let it happen, and then I'll do bhakti full. So that's how our mind is tricking us, exactly like this carrot and donkey. Because we have ourselves, we have anchored that, these are the life goals, and there is really no spirituality in those goals. We have so many goals. It's good that we all came to Netherlands, we are living in Netherlands, having a good life and everything. At least now let us take one step forward towards understanding ourselves. So much of life has been already spent not making this as the focus of life. right? You went to 2 years of nursery maybe. How many of us went to nursery? LKG and UKG? I didn't go. 7 years of primary school, 3 years of high school, 2 years of plus 2, right? Then 4 years of bachelor's, and I did PhD afterwards. 5.5 years. So much. And not once we have focused that, oh my God, where is this life going? What is it? What is that which is bringing? All for having a good life, good house, good car, good this, good that. Then by our own, past karma and Krishna's mercy and Sukriti and everything, we have now, got a good life in Netherlands. Yeah, it's good air, good water, no pollution. So at least now we should really focus on becoming spiritual beings. So take that anchor out and put some spiritual goals in life, that what you want to achieve. Yeah? The biggest misconception people associate in life is that the moment they think of spirituality is like, oh, I need to get some moksha somewhere. Right? You live in moksha. That's our proposal. You have to figure out who you are, and you have to live now a life which is in moksha. Moksha means you're not suffering. Right? Suffering from birth, old age, disease, death. There is no suffering. Yeah. So situations could be happening, but if you are not suffering, that means you are in moksha. Yeah. So one may undergo the changes of birth, old age, disease, death, but if you're not suffering in that process, that means you're in moksha. Do you get what I'm saying? If I get along with the situation, if I suffer, then it means I'm conditioned. Moksha means no matter what's going on outside, I'm not affected. I'm always in a sthita prajna situation, constant in my mind, not flickering up and down. So ये हो गया, iPhone 16 हो गया, 17 आ रहा है, 17 हो गया, 18 आ रहा है, right? Not constantly keep thinking about how do I get better and better and better versions of happiness, better and better versions of enjoyment. I don't know, something is there in Hofdorp. I don't know actually what is there in Hofdorp nowadays. Like they have closed doors, like all the roads also. Some, what is that? It's a music festival. Okay. Okay. Like yesterday I saw, it was like crazy. People were like having like craziness. I came quite late at night, and I couldn't even get to know. Like, it's quite not different experience here. Usually it's very quiet area, but I was like, what's going on? But when I looked around, people were like totally like lost, right? And I don't even understand why one has to seek this kind of happiness in life. It is so deteriorating actually. It's not really uplifting way of happiness. You come, enjoy, do whatever, drink, and then at the end, next day they have to take paracetamol, right? Just to get over the hangover. So what sort of happiness is that? What is that which modern man is really chasing? What is the definition, the biggest advertisement of happiness? What is it? We have no idea. We just think that, yeah, this posh car, this nice housing, or this nice boat, or whatever, right? That's been portrayed as, or the phone, or whatever. This has been portrayed as happiness. Right? It's unfortunate how it has been portrayed. It is not really happiness. That's not happiness. Things can never make you happy. Never. Yeah. In 2010, I bought the first Samsung Galaxy phone. I did night out that day. Yeah. I didn't sleep. Because first time you're having an Android in your hand, 5,000 apps. I went crazy. My God, what is this? Right? But then next day, all that fascination which I had, it's all out already. Right? What else can you extract from it? Right? So that's how happiness is. Right? There is happiness in physical level, which is really short-lived. You anticipate more actual experience is really less. Anticipation is a lot. Like eating. Say it is a birthday or something and you're really planning for a nice restaurant, the nicest one, and go and how much can you eat? Right? How much? How much can you eat, Preeti? Are you hungry now? You're not hungry now. Let's say you're hungry. How many glasses of lassi can you drink? Do you like lassi?
Yeah.
You like lassi. Okay. How many glasses of lassi? 2. Mango lassi. 2?
Yeah.
Not third one?
No.
You can perhaps make a third one.
I can try.
You can try? Yeah. If I give fourth one, how do you react?
Enough.
But then we all will tell, Preeti, this is the best mango. From Gujarat, Kesar. Yeah. Kesar is from Gujarat, right? Yeah. Kesar, mango, lassi. Please drink.
I'll taste one spoon.
No, full. Please. Yeah, please. Fourth one, please. Just please take it. No? Please take it. Let's say we give the fifth one. Somehow we all force, make her drink fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. At some point of time, she will start hating mango, lassi, right? Like, okay, not anymore. Start puking and not anymore. So there is such a hard limit for physical enjoyment. Put anything, whatever now, you can extrapolate this example to everything in life. There is a physical limit. You can't really cross that threshold. After that really becomes, I don't want this anymore. It doesn't matter how much you anticipate. There is a physical limit. Mental happiness is a bit more elongated. Right? Anticipation is also much more. Effort is also much more in mental happiness. Yeah. Achievement, for example. Somebody is really wanting to achieve something. And, there's a lot of effort. And also the result also stays for some more time in mental happiness. There is intellectual happiness. People who are really trying to find things, right? Get to the cause of how the universe is functioning or whatever. So eventually, even further, a lot more effort has to be put. Right? And then there is true happiness, which has no bounds, like no beginning, no end, ever expanding. That's called as Ananda in Sanskrit, which we have no idea about. We don't even know what is Ananda. We have no experience about. Because all the happiness which we have experienced, they're all short-lived. We really don't have any experience in which there is just happiness and no bound happiness. But there is this kind of happiness available with Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purna Amrita Swadanam. Bhakti is such a sweet process. And every step, it's like unlimited amount of happiness, ocean of happiness, ever expanding ocean of happiness. And it's like tasting nectar every step. And we have no idea what is this. So human life has to be at least, we should start considering, maybe I need to change all these goalposts I have in my life, which I have defined my own success goalposts. At least start adding some spiritual goalposts. I need to put at least some effort in figuring out who am I. Right? Because if I don't even know who am I, all these different happiness which I am defining are going to be so transient. It means it's so superficial. It just comes, and before even you understand it, it's gone. And you look for one more, look for third, fourth, fifth. So Krishna says to Arjuna in Gita that there is no need to run behind these transient changes. Try to find that which is constant, that which is really there, and that who you are. Then establish that in association with me, Krishna, not me, Krishna. Right? So then you will get true happiness, And then that is the state of moksha. You live in that. You don't get it after you die somewhere. You live in moksha. It's a misconception in our culture that we think moksha is after you die. Moksha needs to be experienced when you are living. Yeah? Tell third story for the day. There was a person who was a widower. His wife had died. And this guy, because he was feeling so sad, just very bored and very sad all the time. One day he was going in the market and then somebody was selling stuff in the market, and then usually in villages when there's like this market's put in, the seller also comes out and he broadcasts, sort of makes advertisement. This person was advertising, I have a speaking parrot. Yeah. And the widower came and asked, oh, does it really speak? Yeah, it does speak. So he gave a good price and bought this parrot and took it home. Then started taking care of this parrot, but it was just never speaking. He tried to speak quite a lot, but this guy would never respond, this parrot. This widower is really frustrated now. He thought, at least I got some companion, but this is not responding only. He thought maybe I got cheated. But anyway, he was still continuing to put some efforts. So one day, as usual, he would just tell, whenever he would go out, he would tell, yeah, I'm going somewhere, wherever. So one day he's going out and he tells to the parrot, yeah, I'm going for hearing Bhagavatam. And the parrot spoke for the first time. Wow, what is this about? And the guy said, yeah, there is a saint, a sadhu has come, there's going to be a saptah. Usually they do saptah, right? Bhagavad saptah. 7 days they do katha. So I'll be going every day so that I can hear something from this sadhu. And the parrot is like, okay, very good. So he goes, attends the katha, comes back. Parrot asks, so how was it? Very good. So the parrot asked, do you think the sadhu is a knowledgeable person? The person said, yeah, very good. He's very knowledgeable. He knows so much about spirituality and I learned a lot today. The parrot kept quiet and the person is really happy now. Oh, finally I have a companion. I can have some conversations at least. So next day when he was about to go out, parrot called the person. I have a question. Can you please ask to this sadhu? And the person is like, sure. What is the question? Yes. Om? Hari Krishna, come here. Thank you. You also want to come? No? Okay. So the parrot told, I have a question, which is really, I'm thinking about it yesterday. You told that this guy is a nice spiritual, nice kathakar. He gives classes. He knows about spirituality. So I want to ask a question. The person really intrigued now. Wow, my parrot is can even think and ask questions, right? So he's feeling very happy. Right? So the parrot asked, please ask this person, how do I get free? Yeah. And the guy goes and then asked. Yeah. At the end of Katha, there are questions, right? So I have a question, not from me, but from my parrot. And when the sadhu heard the question, he just kept on staring at the other and no answers. And this person who asked the question, he felt, oh, maybe this was a stupid question, maybe no answers. He just went back home and then parrot asked, no, did you ask? Yeah, but then I didn't get any answer. He was just staring at me. And he went away. And parrot is like, okay. Third day he's going again. And the parrot, can you please ask this? I really want an answer for it. Yeah. So the person is like, yesterday I asked, he didn't answer, but anyway, you're asking, so I'll go and ask again. So third day after the class, he asked again. And when he said this, Sadhu just fell, lifeless. And the guy is really confused now. What is this? What is so big about this question, right? And if people are running around, bringing him water, sprinkling on his face. And the guy is really confused. Comes back home and thinks, what is this question? The parrot asked, what happened? And I asked this again today. Yesterday I just got a stare. And today I asked, he just fell, lifeless. There was like commotion. People were running around. And when the parrot heard this, fell, lifeless. The guy is really confused now. What's going on? He also ran to bring water, open the cage, sprinkle water. The parrot flew away. So the guy is like, what is this? He goes back to the sage. What's going on here? The sage asked, when will you ask this question? Did you get? The sage asked the person, when will you ask this question?
Parrot already asked, but when will you ask?
Yeah, parrot asked, parrot got, it got free. When will you ask? How will I get free? Because we are all bound so much. We think we are, I am the deciding factor in my life. We are so much bound with our own karma. Right? So much of binding because of all the associations which we are having in life. We think we are free, but we are not free. We are bound totally. It's just the illusion which is created on top of whatever we are undergoing right now to make us think that I am very free. Right? I'm so much bound with everything. I can't really decide. Freedom means you should be able to decide if you want to get sick or not. Can you decide this?
Yeah.
Freedom means you should be able to decide if you want to get old or not. Yeah, can you decide? Freedom means you should be able to decide if you want to die or not. That's freedom. Yeah. So we are bound because all these things, whatever I just said, is happening without our control, which means we are bound. Something else is controlling. We get sick, get old, leave the body. Not just this. On top of that, these are the, Krishna tells in Gita, the person who understands the effects of Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. The 4 aspects of life, the 4 transitions of life. That person is really knowledgeable. And then there are Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika, Klesha, and the sufferings which are caused by other living entities, other human beings or other entities. The nature itself, the Prakriti, there is tsunami sometimes, earthquake sometimes, flight disappears sometimes, flight crashes sometimes, whatever. And top there is Adi Atmika. Our own mind gives so much of trouble. There is nothing really a problem, but mind is trouble. Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika, Klesha, which are there. So when there is so much of karmic reactions going on, to think that no, I am very free, it's a bit overestimation. Right? I should at least understand, no, I am bound. And then I should try to figure out, how do I get liberated from this situation? How do I get free from the situation? Real freedom. The real freedom doesn't come by seeking freedom. It comes by surrendering to Krishna. It's counterintuitive. If you just keep thinking, I want to become free, I want to become free, I want to become free, you'll get more bound, much more bound. Yeah. Krishna says in Gita, we'll come to that in 3rd chapter. Yajnarthat karmanaha anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. And yajna is an activity which you do to please Krishna. Right? Any activity which you do to please Vishnu, Krishna, is called as yajna. Yajnarthat karmanaha. Your karma should be performed to please Vishnu. If you are not doing that, anyatra, lokoyam karma bandhana. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are or how much you have or how less you have, doesn't matter. Lokoyam, everybody in the entire creation. Karma bandhanaha, you will be bound with the same karma. Yeah. For example, you go to Albertine, you spend 2 euros, you buy bananas, you come and eat. You think that you earned this. Right? What you earn is the commodity. The karmic baggage which came with banana, you are not accounting for. So you get the karma. Somebody has grown it, somebody has transported it, yeah. Somebody has processed and sorted and sold it. You get all that karma. Every single activity, simplest activity like going, purchasing banana and eating, you will get karma. Any activity, whatever it is binding unless we perform it for the pleasure of Krishna. So that's the whole philosophy of Gita, that how do you transform your life while living in this life? How do you transform it in a way that you become liberated while living? Not that you change something. You don't need to change any activity in itself. You just need to change the consciousness with which you are doing your activity. One could be just a simple housewife or a doctor or an engineer, or doesn't matter, whatever. Right? It really doesn't matter. What really matters is what is the consciousness with which you are performing the activity. And if we can change that consciousness, if we can make that Krishna conscious, then the same activity can liberate you and you live in liberation. You live in moksha then. Nothing will bind. You will feel real freedom. And real freedom does not come by seeking freedom. It comes by surrendering. That's the counterintuitive part. You need to surrender to Krishna to feel the freedom. Otherwise, you will be bound. Okay? Real happiness doesn't come by seeking happiness. It comes by serving Krishna. Right? So these are the essential sara of Gita. That you are eternal entity. You are part and parcel of Krishna. Your activities need to be targeted towards pleasing Krishna. And when you act like that, you will be in liberation and you will be living an eternal life. And Krishna will just take care of everything else in your life. You really surrender, truly surrender. How to live like that, how to change the consciousness, is forms the entire Gita. Yeah. Everything else, whatever you see online or in calendars, they are not the sar of Gita. These are the essential principles of Gita. Who you are, what is Prakriti, what is Kala, what is Karma, and what is Ishvara. Who you are,
What is Prakriti? What is Kal? What is
Karma, what is Ishvara. Yeah. That basically it covers, it encompasses everything in your life. Yourself, Kala, Karma, Prakriti, Ishvara. Time, your activities, where you perform your activities, Prakriti. Ishvara is the supreme controller, Krishna, yourself. That's it. That's Gita. Okay. So end there. Any thoughts, questions, comments? Everybody is looking like, my God, Prabhu, where did I end up?
Life is cyclic, right?
Yeah.
Die, we again get born.
Yes. Yeah.
It is only that if you do good with a good intention, with a good conscious, that you get born in a good place or do a good action or do uplifting of society in some way.
Otherwise, one could also become an animal, and the moment when somebody becomes anything other than a human being, there is no concept of karma for that, and it's just a roller coaster ride. From A to B to C to D to whatever. And like that, there are 8.4 million species of life. We are having human species of life. There are enough other species of life, right? And this is not types of life, these are consciousness, right? Based on consciousness, there are different species categorized. And we are human species. We can use what's called as buddhi in our life, which others, animal species really, they don't have access to. They can't really think. Yeah. Once somebody becomes an animal, any sort of other species, animals, birds, whatever, right? They don't have access to buddhi, and because of that, there is no action-reaction cycle also. It's just from one life to next life to other life. It's just a cyclic life then. And after a long time, millions or billions of years, you'll become a human again. Then based on what you do in that birth, because human life is accompanied by karma, right? And then you are given next life again. So you can from this life you can either uplift yourself, stay in the same level, or degrade. So we should at least figure out how do I upgrade. After so many cycles, I have got again human life. We have been humans before, not the first time.
Yeah. So there's no concept of moksha that you come out of this human cycle and be part of next level. Be promoted in the soul.
Yeah, you can be, but that you have to experience here first. You live in moksha first, here, and then you continue to live like that. Your body, of course, will get destroyed one day, but you as a person, you have made enough progress, so you don't take births again. But that you have to experience here first. Yeah.
Consistent performance.
Yes. I tell 5 things. Chant Hare Krishna mantra every day. You all know this mantra? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's very simple. It starts with 108 times every day, minimum. If you're already doing it, do more. Chandni ji, आप कर रहे हो already? कितना कर रहे हो? आज से काउंट करना है, एक माला एटलीस्ट 108 टाइम्स. हो रहा है ना? तो आज से 2 करो दें, 2 माला, तो 216.
माला नहीं, पेपर पे 108 तक काउंटिंग है, उसको हरेगा
पेपर में?
काउंटिंग लिखी है उसको.
अच्छा, ओके ओके ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. माला नेक्स्ट टाइम लेके आ सकता है. ओके, from temple we can arrange, maybe Preeti or Suveda can arrange next time. We can bring from mala, we can bring from temple mala, and everybody can use. It's very easy to do it. Mala, it just takes out all the burden of counting. So at least 108 times. If you are not doing so far, start with 108 and start doing it on a daily basis, every day. Second is start living a sattvic life. This is extremely essential. Gita will not make any sense if we are not having a sattvic life. I hope you all understand what's a sattvic life. Yeah. Our usual crowd who come here, they are really fond of this topic. We have discussed so much about it, so I let it go. Yeah. So Nirma, Jal, Babita, and Sakshi, everybody is so happy about this topic. So yeah, we have discussed enough. Third, please study Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Start studying. It's for us. Just open it up. If you don't have book, it's fine. You can go to a website called as Vedabase. Vedabase. Vedabase.io. Yeah. I usually share the link, from this, whatever I shared in the group last time also. So, if you're new, we can share it again. From this, you can study Gita. So, I told first thing, chant. Second, sattvic. Third, recite Gita and Bhagavatam. Fourth, come to satsang. Don't get scared. Oh my God, where did I join? This is not what I really wanted. It's okay. Next week we have Radhashtami. More fun. Next Sunday is Radhashtami. Last week we had Krishna Janmashtami. So 2 weeks from there is Radhashtami. It's coming on the next, is on Sunday. So we'll celebrate it next Sunday. Kids will be already enough sort of stable maybe in the school, so you'll be a bit more free, at least in your mind. So please come and participate. We have Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda got installed 1 year ago on Janmashtami, but this year Janmashtami was so packed we couldn't do anything for them. So we'll celebrate their anniversary next week. Yeah, next Sunday is their first anniversary. Last year Janmashtami we installed them. So yeah, satsang. Yeah, it's going to be fun next week. We'll have like Abhishek to the deities and Kirtans and yeah, nice program. The fifth one, you have to do some seva. Yeah, do some seva from your side. Think about it, what you want to do towards Krishna and humanity. We can discuss. So if you can do these things, then your step forward will start. One step forward in human life. Is that okay?
Yes.
Good. Next, who wants to say anything? Anything at all? Your name I forgot, sorry. Sandy. Okay. Yes.
Why do you have to jump 16 rounds?
Well, to begin with, you chant one round, and eventually, when you are committed to the process, then you can start practicing what Srila Prabhupada has recommended. You should, it's not that you should chant 16, one should be able to invest significant portion of one's life in spirituality, right? And the Shastras prescribe that in Kali Yuga, that means you should be able to recite somewhere around 8 hours a day. Yeah. Yes. But then Prabhupada was like, this is too much for these people. So he made from that just around 16 rounds is like 2 hours. So out of 24 hours, just 2 hours is less than 10%. That's also very difficult for us. So we start with one round, one mala. Yeah. 5 minutes. It just takes 5 minutes to recite one Hare Krishna mantra mala 108 times. Let's start with it, and eventually we will see how we can progress and come towards higher and higher consciousness. Is it okay? Good. Anyone else?
What chapter actually?
Yes.
I think there is more detail on the binding and bandhan. And
Yes.
But even before that, because you used that word in my presence the first time.
Yeah.
I think we will benefit more if you educate.
Yeah, for sure. It is coming. It's in the next slokas, which are in the second chapter itself, actually. Because Krishna tells to Arjuna this word Sita Prajna, and Arjuna asks, "What is this Sita Prajna? I don't know. How do you become Sita Prajna? How do you understand this? And what is the characteristic?" And then we will go through. There is a whole section about it. So starting next week, we will pick it up. Yeah, in a couple of weeks, we will reach there. Good. Chandni ji, anything you want to share? No? Priyanka?
I have a query, but it is
Yes.
from chapter 1.
No problem.
I was reading it.
Yes, very good.
And there they have mentioned about one Shankar, right? What is it about?
So Arjuna was worried that if he fights the battle and kills all the men, all the women will be unprotected. And when the women are unprotected and there is nobody to take care of them, they may be exploited. Right? They may get exploited from other people who are really not civilized. And when uncivilized men exploit the women race in general, you need to understand that this war was fought in a way where more or less every single civilization which were there on the earth, they were all participating. Either they were on the side of the 5 brothers, sons of Pandu, or they were on the side of the 100 sons of Dhritarashtra. Right? So it's a huge battle which is going on, and it was more or less understood that everybody is going to die. Majority of them are going to die. So at the end of the battle, only the 5 brothers, they remained. Ashutthama remained, Kritavarma remained, Satyaki remained, right? Kripacharya remained. Only handful of people remained. Everybody else is dead. Everyone else is dead. So when that happened, Arjuna is sort of able to is able to forecast, yeah, this is going to happen. And when it happens, all their wives, there will be no protection. Yeah. And then uncivilized men can come and exploit them, and then there can be progeny, which is the meaning of Varna Sankara, that somebody who is not supposed to be having union with these ladies, they will produce children which are then going to be a problem for the society. That is the meaning of Varna Sankara. Yeah. Sure. Good. Anything else? Neha? What did you like? Did you like anything? What did you like?
Know yourself. It is the biggest question.
Okay. Good. What's your name, Mataji? One more time. Kiran. What did you like? हाँ एक चीज बोलो.
आपने जो 5 नियम बताए
हाँ.
वो सबसे ज्यादा अच्छे लगे
हाँ.
क्योंकि
तो करोगे रोज?
हाँ कोशिश मतलब वही
कोशिश नहीं करोगे या नहीं करोगे, ये दो ही.
करूँगी जरूर
तो ये कोशिश का कुछ ओके करोगे ना आज से. गुड.
बट अगली बार आप पूछो और
मैं तो पूछ लूंगा.
गलत हो गया ना मेरा.
It's okay, no problem. That's the reason I ask, right? So that you have at least that feeling that I have given my word. Okay?
मैं पिछली बार आपने बोला था तो मैं
हाँ.
अपना माला ही लेके आई.
Very good. Very nice. Chalo. Good. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes, Nirma ji.
There are misconceptions about the moksha.
हाँ.
Like I got the
Okay, chalo.
answer.
That's
So
that's good.
Really good for me that from today's lecture I got that.
Very good. Thank you. Yes, you have a question?
Yeah, I have seen people, particularly from ISKCON, while doing mala, they keep it in a bag and do it.
Yeah.
What is the sanctity of that?
Because when you're doing your Nam Jap, it's for your own self and is not for broadcasting, right? So the beads which are there are yours, and the practice is also for you. In Vedic times, they used to have Uttariya, and then they used to have like this, right? Now it's a bit difficult in modern times to carry Uttariya everywhere and to hold your Japmala inside and then do that. So this is just a modern way in which there is a bag in which you can put, and then it also has a provision to put your forefinger, index finger out, which you don't touch the mala with, because this is considered impure in Vedic life. So you touch your mala with other fingers, and then it's just a practical way of doing it. There is nothing much beyond that. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Preeti, did you like anything? What did you like?
I like how you explain it's not moksha is not somewhere after we die.
Yeah.
We have to live.
She already told that. Something else.
Yeah, I really like that.
It's okay. And something else now. I spoke like 1 hour.
And also that third story.
Mm.
When will we?
Yeah. When will we ask?
When are we going to?
Right. Human life is meant for this. Should ask really. First, we need to realize I am bound. You need to ask the question. How will I get free?
अगर आप गीता को 2 लाइन में बताओगे तो कैसे बताओगे?
So, Gita, I already told, I think, it basically describes your existence from these 5 principles. Right? Atma, Ishvara, Karma, Kala, Prakriti. Gita is this. Every single shloka of Gita is addressing one of these aspects. So these 5 tattva, it's called as tattva. These are the reality of life. And this is what Gita is addressing. So any shloka you take in Gita, they are addressing one of these 5 principles. So if we understand this, we know then how to live. And because you understand your own existence, you understand what you should do, you understand how you should do it, yeah. And then you understand why you should do it. You understand what is the whole purpose behind doing all these things. Yeah. So, in my understanding, that's what Gita is. Because we live a life in which we have no idea of any of these things. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we should do. We don't know how we should do. We don't know why we should do. Right? But we do some things. We get unnecessarily implicated by the karmic bondage. Yeah.
Gita is very practical actually, very logical, very
Yeah, it's the most logical, most scientific, and the most rational way of putting together things. See, just giving some background about Arjuna had surrendered already in second chapter Gita before Krishna started speaking. Yeah, Arjuna first surrendered. Krishna could have just finished the Gita in second chapter by telling that, yeah, you surrendered anyways, right? I can do whatever I want now. Krishna could have just finished, because Arjuna had accepted, I am fool, and I am mudha. Arjuna himself is telling, I am mudha, dharma sammudha, right? My brain has become really, I can't think. You tell me. And Krishna could have told, you accepted, you are a fool. You accepted that I want to tell you. Please fight. Over. I am God. You are idiot. Please fight. Gita is over. Could have been like that. But Krishna actually went on a very logical, rational, reasonable discussion. Yeah. So it's for our benefit. It's not for Arjuna's benefit. Oh. Anyone else want to share anything?
Primary teachings of Gita, the bulk of it actually is almost done with chapter 2.
Yes.
And it is
Yes, yes.
in each depth.
Yes. It's just explained then later, because in second chapter the Atma Tattva is described, the Karma Tattva is described, the Ishvara Tattva is described, everything is described. The conclusion is also given. Right? Brahma Nirvanam Richati. At the end, you live a Krishna conscious life, you will live in liberation. Arjuna had no idea like what all went on. He asked them, please clarify, I don't know what I should do. So third chapter begins with this question again. Actually, I'm lost now. I don't know what I should do. Should I fight? Not fight. He's lost. And then third, fourth goes in that question. Fifth, again Arjuna asked the same question. I'm really lost. What should I do? Should I fight? Not fight. With all this knowledge and karma yoga and jnana yoga and dhyana yoga, what should I do? Should I fight? Should I not fight? Arjuna is having same question until the end. Then at the end, Krishna tells just, this is what you should do, and that's my instruction to you, but you think about it, all that we have discussed, contemplate and decide for yourself. That's the beauty of Vedic knowledge. You have freedom to think and choose. Good.
He was made aware, not the first time that he was aware of this knowledge.
Yes.
And he said then, but this is early on, towards the end. I first told you to Vivaswan, and then
Yes.
Rishi
Rajarshis, yes. Yeah. And Kala Kramen, the knowledge has been lost, and now I am re-establishing it now. Yes. Yeah. Very good. Any last point? Anyone want to share? Sakshi?
Actually, मैंने जो क्लियर करना था वो उन्होंने
It's okay. और कुछ बोल दो.
सच में मैंने यही करना था कि मुझे वो चीज़ पसंद आया पैरेंट बोला कि पैरेंट कह रहा था कि तेरी मुझे मोशन टेस्ट मिलेगा मैं कैसे फ्री होगा तो लास्ट में कैसे फ्री होगा
Good. Thank you so much. So when will you ask? साहिल को बोल दो next week से आए. Okay? Chalo. We'll see you all again next week then. We'll have prasadam, and at least from my side I have kept my promise. I'm done. And then we'll have prasadam, and then I wish you all the best, all those kids who are going to school from tomorrow. Yeah.
We are so happy we are going.
Chalo, good. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.